Chilling in Cuba, me and the diva. She got that water, she know I need her. I'm cutting up cod or a tuna. Me, I'm a lover, but bro, you're a loser. I love a pretty Latina. I love a pretty Latina. Make a step out with a Nina. I love a pretty Latina. Chilling in Cuba, me and the diva. She got that water, she know I need her. I'm cutting up cod or a tuna. Me, I'm a lover, but bro, you're a loser. I love a pretty Latina. I love a pretty Latina. Make a step out with a Nina. I love a pretty Latina. Every time I step up in the place, girls are trying to get up in my face. Like, oh my god, it's AJ Chase. Oh my god, baby boy, I wanna be your mate. I made a milli, then I did the race. I went to the hills from the base. I've been sipping Henny by the case. I put VVS's in the face. I'm hitting them cheeks from the back. I got the sack. It's the return of the Mac. Summertime, I'm on the block in all white. Wintertime, I'm in the Grove in all black. Niggas talk down in there holding a slap. I'm in Toronto, the strap in the back. Rolling with poet and safe as a rap. Ducking them pigs is halal on the map. Chilling in Cuba, me and the diva. She got that water, she know I need her. I'm cutting up cod or a tuna. Me, I'm a lover, but bro, you're a loser.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Betting News Network. Excited to have you guys with us on this Taco Tuesday edition of your afternoon Espresso. Shaggy Bets, Nate Horning. Let's be house. My name's Sweatpants Jesus. Stoked to have you guys here. We got Alex, Mr. AB, Mr. Bizney, pressing the ones and twos down below, giving us the European UK bangers today. Really like that song. That was a good one. You'll have to send me that one.
He didn't miss a word. I don't know if you guys were watching Alex down there. He didn't miss a single word. Let me tell you.
You just know Alex has some freestyles written in a notebook somewhere or another in that little room of his. You just know it.
See how he's geeking out down below? That's how you know you ain't telling. You're telling the truth, big dog.
That's it, it's funny. I don't have them written down, but I could probably hang with Thor. Like,
there you go. Yeah.
This is the collab. This is the collab we need that we didn't know we needed. See,
I was expecting a typical Midwest white boy. He's got the notes app filled of it, right?
No,
not the case? No, okay.
That's loaded with the workout regimen and whatnot.
There you go. Smart man.
You got to write down your plays in your notes app. If you don't write down your plays in your notes app, you don't know ball. That's fair enough.
I was gonna say I don't do that. Do I not know ball?
No, you like write multiple articles on a daily though.
I was gonna say I do all my labbing
scribbles
via desktop. So
yeah, my
notes
app is on my computer with my plays because the problem is I usually do all of my labbing the night before and book stuff the night before, and if I don't write it down in my notes app, I forget. And I don't remember what the play is, and I have to go back and look through everything. And as we talked about, diversify the portfolio, shop lines. I don't want to go through 10 different books to find all the different fucking plays I did. So, yeah. Chat, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Excited to have you guys with us. Beautiful Tuesday in front of us. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything we saw last night as the New York Knicks booked their ticket to the NBA Finals. B has to talk about it right here on the channel.
Sweet.
Got the brooms out. Got the brooms out. There might be another broom out tonight as VGK Golden Knights looks to sweep the Colorado Avalanche. We'll talk about that as well. And then we will also finish this off. It actually says game 4 down there, Bizney, but we've been back in time a bit because it's game 5 between the Spurs and the Thunder. But
it's all those freestyles. You know what I mean? It's all those freestyles.
No, it's from the morning spread. I was having trouble remembering what game the series was on. That's for sure.
It's confusing because the NHL is a game behind, so it's like the basketball is one ahead.
Yeah.
So it's
good point.
One of those situations. But we do have game 5 back in Oklahoma City. Series tied 2-2. We at least get 6 games in this one, which should be fun. And maybe just maybe the basketball gods will bless us with 7. We'll find out tonight. We'll talk about that game and see what's going on. We also have our friends at Betalytics giving us the play of the day on the diamond. And chat, you're not going to want to miss this one because it's you're just not going to want to miss it. That's all.
Chat, when I texted to these guys, the unanimous response in the group chat was who? But we'll have to wait till we get there. We'll have to wait.
We shall see. Chat, I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. First day.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that? First.
I'm a little scared. Are you, Shaggy?
Did you hear that?
Are you alone?
My wife's here. But I think something might have just flown into the window. There's this one bird that really just wants to be our friends, and no. Okay, well.
We're not inside. We can be outside friends.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if I disappear in the next 10 minutes, it's been fun knowing you guys.
We'll know.
Great. Appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, brought to you by our sponsors at Lucky Rebel. Hope you guys are having a great kick-ass. It's basically Monday because yesterday was a holiday for a lot of. I mean, some people might have worked yesterday.
For sure, feels like Monday.
Yeah, Puerto Rican ghost, indeed. Just fucking Padge. Sook, it's literally every single time Sook asks me how I'm doing, he's like, "How's Rico?" And I'm like, "I'm in fucking Costa Rica," and he's like, "Now it's just a joke." He just texts me this every single time now.
That's Rika to you. She's feminine.
Oh yeah.
It's a grammar joke, folks. Grammar joke.
Okay. I could have said some other things, but I'm going to move past it. Last night, boys, as you said, Brooms got out. The Canes and Habs have also been in really fun series. Canes took a 2-1 lead last night, got the job done, and yet another overtime in that one. So that's looking like that's going to be neck to neck. Oh, you got your black Canes shirt on. That one's cool.
Carolina, baby. Carolina. I needed some gear, you know. I've been cheering them on. They're kind of my hockey team, we'll say.
I feel like you've like honorarily adopted them.
Yeah, you know, Kansas City, we don't have hockey, right? So naturally I should latch onto the Blues, and I did during 2019 when they were good. Then they've sucked since then. Went to a couple Avs games. They're pretty close. Sure, I'll latch onto the Avs for a little bit. Celebrated the Stanley Cup. Now, you know, we've moved on to the Canes. Whoever's making me money, right?
It's okay if you don't have like a diehard team and you're really into. I mean, Sook just does that with the NBA with everybody.
Sook's just an NBA whore.
Yeah. whoever makes the money and whoever he enjoys watching.
That's the way to go.
I mean, hey, you know, whatever gets you out of bed in the morning, man. Yes, indeed. And yes, Bizney, it did. How'd that work out? That's crazy. Black magic. Black magic. You got to pocket that cup up before you leave so far. I know, dude. This it's awesome. I might have to, although I really like the Airbnb lady that we rented from, so I don't want to take her shit. But yeah, isn't this dope?
I've been looking at it too on Twitter. It's very nice.
It's very cool. Not as cool as the one I sent. Yeah, that one's dope. Gerald, leave that one in the fucking shadows.
Yeah.
Jeez. Don't bring that one up. Don't flash that one up on screen again, big dog. So last night, Knicks got the job done. 27 years waiting that they have not played in the NBA Finals, 1999. Obviously, there was their video going around where the Spurs starting roster, if it was everybody but De'Aaron Fox, were not even born before the last time the Knicks were in the Finals. 4-0 sweep. And I mean, I took the bait yesterday and took the Cavs in the points, and I felt like such a fucking idiot because I knew it was a bad bet, but I felt like I maybe could get on. Thank God Donovan Mitchell scored hit his points line, so I felt good about that. But first of all, reactions to the Knicks just dog walking the Cavs. And second, which came out today, Kenny Atkinson will be returning as the head coach of the Cavs next season. And it is presumed that James Harden is going to get a multi-year extension with contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. I got what in the actual, did you guys watch the same series? Like, why are we running it back, Cavs fans? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, they took down the 1 seed, right? That's something. Hang that banner.
Hang that banner.
It feels ugly. Like, I don't know what the Cavaliers are deciding here. You know what I mean? You're going to run it back with the exact same squad. James Harden, a year older. I don't think it's going to like change. We haven't seen his body make any aggressive changes towards, I mean, a place you want it to be over the last couple of years. Donovan Mitchell has been the guy that, you know, feels like we're always talking about maybe him not being 100% despite playing in these games. And I don't know, maybe if Evan Mobley can take that next step, that's what they need. Maybe they need a year of training camp or a year together. I don't love the move. I don't love the Kenny Atkinson, coming back. The Cavaliers stink. I think they're going to stink again next year. The Knicks, however, absolute buzzsaw. I talked about it. Their defense has been amazing. Yeah, I almost I said
you're allergic to saying nice.
That was almost very violent.
Visibly, my body was like, absolutely not. But here we go. The defense has been immaculate. They have been so good. The offensive rating with Jalen Brunson on the floor sits at around 126.8. The defensive rating, and it hasn't been as bad. It's obviously better when he's not on the floor. But again, it's been good. The team has been good. They have the number one defense in the postseason so far. They're giving up 101.2 points per game, held this Cavs team to under 105 points in 3 of the 4 games. They're an absolute buzzsaw. And the only hope that I'm holding out in my heart that they don't win this year right now is the fact that the last time they made the NBA Finals, like you said, SPJ, 27 years ago, the last century, they were blown out 4-1 in the NBA Finals by who? By the San Antonio Spurs.
Wow.
And a really, really good center, a eventual Hall of Fame center. I'm just saying, man, if history repeats itself, I would not be mad. I would not be mad.
They were an 8 seed that season. Stan Van Gundy was the head coach, and unfortunately, Patrick Ewing was out of that series because he got hurt. So they did not get able to get the job done. But yeah, I mean, Mikal Bridges, 69 of his last 100 shots he's made. That's a solid 69%, chat. Nice. W math. Math is mathin'. They've been the most efficient offensive team over this stretch of games where they've won 11 straight. As chat just mentioned, best defensive, offensive rating and net rating and wins since January 20th, only next to the Thunder and the Spurs. I mean, this team's playing incredible basketball right now. We talked about it last season that they fired Tibbs because they couldn't get him over the Eastern Conference Finals hump. Got him. Now they brought in Mike Brown, and it was really championship or bust. I think it's NBA Finals or bust at this point, and they've obviously gotten to that particular point. And now they get the benefit of watching, haymaker after haymaker over in the Western Conference side, like we talked about, and they just get to sit back, relax, and get some rest and get ready to play in the NBA Finals. So if you're a Knicks fan,
Cavs and Pistons went blow for blow, 7 games, and then the Knicks just sat back and watched and came back from a 20-point deficit in game 1 and literally never looked back.
God, that's crazy. You just said that too. I actually totally forgot they fucking came back in historic fashion in game 1, and literally just buzzsawed them after that. Never gave him a sniff.
Like, it made you think that maybe the Cavs have a chance in this series. Oh my God, they never recovered from blowing that lead, and you could see it every single game. Evan Mobley had not played well. Jared Allen was a ghost of himself, and James Harden is still coming out in post-game press conference saying, "I don't think my defense was that bad. I think I played pretty good." And it's just like, brother, my God. Like, the argument online right now is whether people should have been protecting James Harden in terms of your team or whether James Harden should be better at defense. At no point was it James Harden's actually a good defender. Nobody was making that argument, my guy.
Well, this is the other part of it too. Like, who just said he didn't move the needle offensively either. So he was a minus on the defensive end, and he wasn't making up for it with at least Donovan Mitchell scored 30-plus points last night and looked very efficient and, kept it rolling. But, like, you can't have both of your quote-unquote superstar players be big minuses on one end of the court and not massive pluses on the other end. So,
Shags, he had 7 games during this postseason run with more turnovers than he did made field goals.
Yeah, it can't happen.
18 games. 7 of those 18 games, he had more turnovers than made field goals.
I get that he has the ball in his hands plenty, and he can be that playmaker on offense, but that's not sustainable. That's not efficient. That's not going to win you basketball games. And I mean, the Knicks, they've just been playing out of their minds, like you guys have both alluded to. Just steamrolling through everybody. 11 straight wins for the New York Knicks. None of them have been particularly close. They beat the Sixers by 6 in game 2. That was the only single-digit margin of victory. Even in that game where they had to come back in the fourth quarter, they ended up beating the Cavs by 11 points, and that was the closest we saw the series get. Other than that, Knicks blew them out. So, they have all this momentum. They are playing great basketball. They have the advantage of getting to sit at home and rest their legs and get ready for this NBA Finals. I just don't know that they're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with either the Thunder or the Spurs. I still see the NBA champion coming out of the Western Conference. The best thing for the Knicks would be this Western Conference going a full 7 games, which it might not. Regardless, I think the West is still going to claim the NBA Finals this year.
I think the defense is going to make the difference here. Like, yes, the Knicks defense has been great, and they've been good on that side of the ball, but they've also gone up against 2 of the worst defenses in the postseason over the last 2 rounds in both the Sixers and the Cavaliers. Yes, I'm not going to sit here and say it was an easy road. Eventually, everybody gets there, and that argument comes up no matter who wins or who lifts the trophy. But this is a situation in which now you're going to go from playing a bottom 5 defense in the postseason to a top 2 defense in the NBA's regular season. So I just think it's going to be a little bit different. I think Wemby, the way he sits around the rim, would be honestly insane and really hard to defend against. But like you said, Shags, this Knicks team has been great. I think this is the most dominant 10-game stretch in NBA history in terms of point differential, in terms of defense, offensive rating, everything. But, I mean, 2 of the worst defenses for 8 of those games.
Well, you're not going to say it's an easy road. I'll say it's an easy road. They went toe-to-toe with the 6 seed, the Hawks. They got to avoid the 2 seed Celtics. They got to avoid the top-seeded Pistons. And now you're going to face either the 1 or the 2 team in the NBA Finals, probably the defending NBA champions. It's going to get a whole lot tougher, and that's going to be a major wake-up call in my eyes.
Flo made this point, who's obviously at this point now our honorary Knicks fan on the channel.
We didn't need one of those, okay? We didn't need one of those. We needed a WNBA guy. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, we
definitely need to balance out the Boston on this channel. Come on now.
Real badly. It just worked out that way, though. But he made the really good point that, yes, the Thunder are a bad matchup for them. But in the regular season and in the NBA Cup final, they had the Spurs number. They had a better record against the Spurs. They won more games than lost to them. I think they were 3-1 or 4-1 or something like that. And they beat them in the Cup final as well. So, again, different season. That was a lot of those games were back in December. So, and the way the Knicks have been playing, especially over the last month and a half, is all coming together at the right time. Sports is a funny thing, guys. We talk about this all the time with chemistry, and sometimes you get flaming hot at the right moment, and you can't really explain when that chemistry just clicks. It just starts happening. And it seems like that's where we're at. So, Gerald, I love you, though. Thank you for also holding V accountable in every single group chat possible. It seems like
I got a solo text from him too when I got back to Calgary. Welcome back to Calgary. The Knicks are in the NBA Finals. Bitch.
I thought it was just going to say Knicks tape. I'm glad that he furthered that process. Yeah, it's going to be fascinating. I feel really good about still having my 3-1 ticket for the Spurs to lift the championship, because if they do end up getting past OKC at this point, they will be the favorites against the Knicks, and then I can maybe hedge it out with the Knicks and just have some fun in the finals, but we shall see.
Somebody made the point too, sorry to keep talking about this, but this NBA Finals could be looking pretty funny, just with the Mike Brown Sacramento Kings connection. If De'Aaron Fox makes it with the Spurs, he was their best player, last year's best player, not best player, but best player for the Indiana Pacers was Tyrese Halliburton, also a former Sacramento King. The level of talent that has now just kind of gone through Sacramento. I think there was one more connection too that's not coming to mind right away. I think it's in the Western Conference somewhere, but it's hilarious, myself included. I was like, Mike Brown not going to work, and here I am consistently eating my words thanks to my good friend Gerald.
The other part of it too is the Mavericks are looking at this and going, not only did you not get a haul for Luka, but you didn't get jack shit for Jalen Brunson in return, and now you had to watch Luka 2 years ago go to the NBA Finals, and now you got to watch Brunson go to the NBA Finals this year. So if you're a Mavericks fan, yikes. Yeah, I'll ask you guys this, and then we'll play Don't Get Got, which I'm excited to play with you guys. What do you guys think about this? I posted this on the timeline. I don't have a strong opinion either way, but Mike Breen is going to be the announcer for the NBA Finals, as the NBA Finals will be broadcast on ESPN and ABC. Mike Breen is a humongous New York Knicks fan. He does their local broadcasts. He has been a fan of this team since he was a child. I've never watched a bunch of Knicks games and been like, wow, Mike Breen's so biased. And he did obviously the Cavs this entire series, and it was always pretty pedestrian. But I feel like it's a little bit, I don't want to say, it's got to be a euphoric for Mike Breen at this point with his Hall of Fame career to be able to now call the team that he loves in the NBA Finals and possibly win the NBA Finals. But it feels like a tiny bit of a conflict of interest, in my opinion.
I mean, any announcer is going to have some sort of fandom, right? That's why they get into the job, is because they love sports. They probably have a favorite team. And
sure,
I think at his point, Mike Breen is established enough and enough of a professional that he'll obviously do a great job of leaving his bias out of it. So I understand why you see that conflict of interest a little bit, but I think he's going to be fine.
As someone who's never ever been able to leave his bias at the fucking door, I have no right to say anything, because if I had the chance to sit up there and commentate and do that, especially after 27 years without an NBA Finals, even longer without a title to celebrate, and honestly, him being one of the best at his job, I think the fact that he's earned it. And I understand the bias, and I do understand that there might be one or two fan bases that are a little bit angered by this, right? But at the end of the day, sports is about fandom, and without fans, we don't have anything. And if you don't have that I'm all for local broadcasts also getting a lot of these playoff games late into the postseason. And yes, if you don't want to watch the local broadcast, then don't, right? But I do think that seeing that emotion is something that I do enjoy. Obviously, it is something I complain about all the time. I think Doris Burke has a huge Joel Embiid bias, and I sit on the timeline and I complain about it all the time. But again, like Shaq said, everybody's a fan. And if you're not, you're probably not in this line of work.
I think I get it. And I mean, I think it also feels a little bit unfair because Breen can't actually truly be the fan that he is because he has to work the games, which, he's probably totally fine with that. He's making a bunch of money and he gets to watch his team possibly lift the championship. So, but it's also, I know they're the best. It's also about the fact that I don't love listening to Richard Jefferson. And he's the only one that I like. Tim Legler. I think he does a good job. Jefferson just bothers me. And Tirico and Reggie Miller and Jamal Crawford just have been so awesome for NBC on the other side that I'd much rather listen to them call the finals. But it's okay. I'm sure Mike Breen will have some fun.
I also really did enjoy the Amazon crew, especially at halftime. And I thought they did a fantastic job on in terms of just growing the game and really providing more content surrounding the game. So I really did enjoy that. I cannot lie.
Jamal Crawford's stock has skyrocketed through watching him kind of broadcast his way into the.
Gerald, this is how I know you've been in Japan, because I have been tweeting Jason Tatum's list, because the homie is on every single postseason list. I don't know if you.
Gerald, just need to turn the mute button off, and you'll see that it's.
You'll see.
Yes, Ian Eagle has been fantastic as well. Him and Stan Van Gundy do have a nice little 1-2 punch. Or is it Stan or is it no? It's Jeff. Which one of the Van Gundys is? Is it Jeff?
Isn't it?
I think it's Stan.
Is it Stan? It's the bigger one. Jeff is the one that works for the Clippers, right? As a defensive dude.
Yes.
Yes. Jeff does work for the Clippers.
Yeah,
right.
Also, can we acknowledge that the Van Gundy brothers? Are we sure they're brothers? Do these guys look alike at all?
I do think that they do, but I think you would have to either expand one or reduce one to the same, because the facial structure looks like it's there. Do you know what I mean?
That's fair. It's crazy.
Both bald or balding with mustaches. So yeah, I'd say they're brothers.
Fair enough. Yeah, exactly, Gerald. All right. There you go. That was last night. We'll have plenty more time to talk about the Knicks in the NBA Finals. We will find out who they're going to be playing tonight. One team, Thunder or Spurs, are going to take one step closer to take a 3-2 lead. And in NBA history, the team that takes a 3-2 lead wins the series 86% of the time. You want some percentages to back it up there. We shall see. Okay. Let's do Don't Get Got real quick, and then we'll jump into these two big games we got tonight. So this is how the game works. You guys have been tapped in. You guys know the deal, but Shags has not played yet. B's only played once. And Bisney hasn't played yet either. And Bisney's going to get to play as well. So game works.
Let's do it.
Chat, you guys know the deal. How it works is I'm going to go through 5 categories. So I'm going to just say a category of something. I am thinking of something in my head that in that category. Your job is to pick anything else in that category that's not the thing that I have in my head.
Okay.
So don't get got. If you pick the same thing that I pick, then you get got. Make sense?
Do you have these written down?
Yeah.
Perfect.
In my notes app, right?
Making sure there's no conflict of interest.
There's nothing on the line. There is no prize. But SPJ, you cheating?
Never.
Just in case.
Cheat. I would never cheat. Never.
God, this guy.
Okay. Here we go.
He's right. He's speaking facts.
Thanks, Shag.
To be fair, though, there is no real way for me to tell you guys that I'm telling the truth or not. You just have
to yeah. You can't really show us the screen.
Write it down.
Okay. It's written down right here.
We don't know that. We don't know that it's written down right there.
Midwesterners always suspect of everything, man.
Okay.
I got all my notes right here. What does that prove? Nothing. I'm lying. There's nothing there.
Okay. Yeah, for the love of the game. The watermelon Pop-Tart, indeed. Okay, number 1. Here we go. 4 of these are sports. The last 2 are not sports. NFL teams with green in their jerseys. NFL teams with green in their jerseys. Shags?
Oh, we're doing this like one at a time?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I will go with the Seattle Seahawks.
You got caught.
I figured.
Straight off the rip. All right, that's how we're doing it.
That's how we're doing it. He thought he was being so smart.
God damn it!
Big brain shaggles.
Green Bay Packers was too fucking easy, apparently.
Chad, if you guys don't know, Shags is probably the most competitive game player of all time.
So we go to the next question now?
Yeah, we go to the next one. Shags, you can join us again. You don't have to.
Anyway.
Get
That
away.
was so good.
Yeah, come on back. Oh, okay. He's not happy. If he gets got again, he might leave the show, Chad. All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm done.
Maybe we
I
start
had-
with Disney this time. Maybe we
What
start
did I
with
have,
Disney.
like 10 teams to choose from? I chose the fucking one you're thinking of? God damn it!
We're
of you
synced
being
up, bro.
smart.
We're synced up.
I'm
All right.
crying.
He's so mad.
Sorry. I'm done. I'll be here.
All right. Next up, B, you can go first this time.
Okay.
Non-American NBA MVPs.
Oh, you're not even going to let them answer?
No, V's going first. Oh,
I guess I already knew the
Because we know
answer.
it,
but- Yeah, they already knew that. Well, see, that's why I thought we all like said it at the same time, or like we all gave our answers before you did.
You got
That's
got,
okay.
Shaggy.
It's okay.
You got got.
I got got. Okay.
got.
I'm probably about to get got right now too.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead. I missed the category. I wasn't listening.
In it, non-American NBA MVPs.
Joel Embiid.
You're safe, B.
Okay.
Disney?
I'll bite Jokic.
You are also safe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What do we do now?
Now you got to pick one, Jax.
Jax, you got to pick one.
Yeah, because I know the list of NBA MVPs, the non-NBA guy.
The European ones. Come on, you can do it.
Kobe Bryant was born in France. I'm pretty sure.
I'll count it in my head.
Does that count?
No.
No.
He doesn't. He won't let me bend
born
the.
in France. Maybe he lived in France. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
I think he lived in France and Italy.
You're still waiting on me to pick a guy? I don't
Still
know.
waiting.
He lived in Italy. He lived in Italy during part of his childhood. I'm reading it right now on weekend.
Who won this year's MVP?
SGA, no?
You are safe. Well done, sir.
Oh,
There
yeah, I
you go,
guess he's
Jags.
Canadian.
There you
He's
go. I chose Dirk. So you guys,
Oh,
were, you guys
okay.
are good.
Okay.
left field. Giannis was
All
a
right.
good one too, McNeese.
I was
That
gonna
was a
say
good one.
I was gonna say Hakeem for my next one.
I
if we keep going.
almost went Hakeem for the first one, but I
that
went
would
Dirk.
be cheeky.
I know.
Wow, this guy's so good at not getting got. He comes up with 2 answers.
We got 3 more questions, boys. This is gonna be
Come on.
great.
All right.
Anyway,
Current soccer players whose last name ends in a vowel. Current soccer players whose last name ends in a vowel.
All right, Disney, you're up.
Disney first.
whoa, I'm up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know teams. I don't know players. Give me Messi.
You are safe. Well done, sir.
I was gonna say Messi.
Shags, you want to go?
I'll go next. I'll give V time to think. I'm gonna go with Gio Reyna.
You are safe. Well done, sir.
I thought you were about to say you got. I was gonna say that's insane.
That would be nasty work.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo.
You are safe. Well done, sir.
Oh
That'll
no.
work.
I almost did Messi or Ronaldo, but I thought it would have really been mean. So I did Bukayo Saka, obviously.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I was not gonna pick a
Yeah,
guy.
Mbappe.
Mbappe's
What
a
have
good
your
one.
mind in the Gunners?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. 2 more.
What up, Lucky?
Shags, you can go first on this one.
Awesome.
Oh.
United States that are 6 letters or less.
Ooh.
United
6
States
letters.
that are 6 letters or less.
or less. I will go with. I'll stick with the Midwest. I'll go with Iowa.
You are safe. Well done, sir.
Nevada?
Yeah, 6.
You are safe. Well done, sir.
Cooper Flag up in Maine.
Maine.
You got God.
Thankfully, I'm not.
No way.
All right, chat. We're playing with the lead now, chat. We're playing with the lead.
I almost went Ohio, chat.
Maine is what I thought of. Yeah, sure. Ohio.
Why Maine? What made you think of Maine? Out of curiosity.
I started out with the category of making it 5 letters or less, and Maine was one I forgot about. And then I was like, I'm gonna do Maine. Because see, it's one of those things where I was like, somebody's gonna do some easy shit. So I'm gonna do something where someone's gonna try to zig when everyone's zagging, and I'm gonna get somebody because they're zigging.
Oh yeah, that's what I tried with the Seattle Seahawks. Didn't work out.
That was 100% zig right there. Seattle Seahawks was a zig.
Yep. So was Maine.
Yeah, so was Maine. Honestly.
So was Maine.
Maine was also a zig.
All right, we got to get V on this one.
So go with the obvious choice here. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Green Bay Packers would have been safe.
Yeah, right.
Safe. Yes. All right, last one. Chain restaurants that start with the letter P.
One immediately jumped to my mind, but I don't know if that's the one that you picked.
That's how the game goes.
Nothing is coming to mind.
Pinkberry.
What the fuck is Pinkberry?
That's got to be Canada.
It's a frozen yogurt. It's a frozen yogurt place.
How regional is that?
Sure, sure. Why not?
Pinkberry?
Pinkberry. 260 stores in 20 countries.
Okay.
See?
You definitely did not get got because I didn't even know that was a thing. So well done.
Yeah.
Alex, you or me?
Disney?
You got it, man.
Okay, Shags.
Well, I'll just go with the easy answer. First one that popped into my mind. I'm really struggling to actually come up with a second. So I'm just gonna go with
one.
I'm just gonna go with Popeyes, and I probably got.
You got.
Yeah,
I figured. That was the first one coming to my mind.
Hate this fucking game.
All right, Alex, you gotta time me or crown me supreme victor.
Yeah, well done, B. You did not get got at all. Good job.
There
you go, chat. There's you got. There's a bunch.
Panda Express,
Papa
Panera,
John's, Panda Express.
Portillo.
God, I wasn't even thinking pizza. Pizza literally starts with a P.
Panago.
Stupid!
Keep going. Let us know how you really feel, Shaggy.
Oh,
dude, my God. I apologize to any headphones users. I have not been on my best behavior this episode.
That's okay. I love when you're not on your best behavior. This is peak.
Stupid fucking games.
Pita Pit. That's a pull, Kev. Holy.
Oh, man.
All right, there you go. There's you got. Shags never wants to play ever again.
Nope, not again.
If you make the categories, maybe it's more fun for you.
Yeah, no, I'm making it next time.
No, sure. Shags come back next Tuesday with a full game ready.
Again, you guys know Shaggers is very even kiltered 95% of the time, but we've played enough games and done enough trivia over the years that this is the one thing that gets you for sure.
Right. And even stupid little games like this with no fucking prize. I want to fucking win. And I couldn't because I got twice because I picked the damn Seattle Seahawks and fucking Popeyes.
Popeyes was an insane choice, too. You even said it. I know that this is the one you're thinking of, but whatever. Okay.
I know, right? No, I knew it. I was sitting there thinking the whole fucking time, Popeyes is the only thing in my brain. I know that's what he's picking. I'm going to say it anyways.
I incepted you with Popeyes.
Literally.
Oh, my God.
I got to go change my tarp. I'm sweating my ass off.
Imagine Shaggy playing Risk. Imagine Shaggy playing Monopoly Holy.
Oh no, I'm not
Board's
allowed
surviving.
to play Monopoly.
I
I'm
bet.
not allowed to play Monopoly anymore.
I bet, dude.
The one too many flipped boards, and nobody wants to play Monopoly with me.
can
I get it, I understand, but
He's like, I wouldn't want to play with me either.
yeah, you're right. I know.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
All right. There you go. There's you got.
It's really tough to piss me off, folks. All right. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get me heated, to piss me off. Because look, right? All right. Taking a page out of Mahatma Gandhi's book, peace, enlightenment, all that stuff. You don't let things get to you, right? From the outside world. These stupid competitions, that is all I live for. That is all I fucking live for, and I just want to win, and I couldn't fucking win because I got twice, and now I'm just pissed off for another 25 minutes on this fucking show. Let's do it. Come on, let's just move on. Let's get this thing over with.
Somebody cover up the end stream button before Shaggy sees it.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, man.
He's looking at it
I
like
can
a Green
press it.
Goblin mask.
Dude, next time you drive by
responsibilities
Popeyes,
away.
immediately pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I
You should
actually
get
do have
Popeyes.
PTSD from driving through Canes, though. I drove past Canes the other day, and my stomach got a little sick.
Oh, I bet. Holy
All
shit.
that unseasoned chicken.
Oh, my gosh. All right, let's move on. Let's talk some sports. So Shags doesn't have to wallow in his misery
let's move
anymore.
on.
If it makes you feel better, you and I are synced up. You picked the two things.
Great lines, man. It's like we've been working together for 3 years or something.
Yeah, my fault, Chad. There's your dad.
No.
Oh my god.
Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I know you're listening. I'm sorry for cussing. Sorry for cussing.
That's the most fucks I've heard out of you in this entire channel on one show in life. That's awesome.
Hey, boys, get back up there. Come on. Get back up there.
Oh my god! In honor of that, let's smack the late today.
Yeah,
Let's
that
do
was
it.
fantastic.
Yep, let's do it.
That's how you open a show. Only took 36 minutes.
Facts. Facts.
Time flies. Time flies.
When you're having fun / getting pissed
All right.
off.
Should we
Okay.
start off with some fun and head to the lab and talk about this dude that nobody knows first? Then we can get into these
Please,
playoff
because we did not have fun playing that game. So
games. Yeah, hopefully we have
let's-
fun.
Give me
here
some
in
fun.
this game, but
Dexter make you feel better, right, Disney?
Indeed. Absolutely.
Right.
To the lab.
Oh boy, wonder what they're gonna get into today. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh.
I gotta stay till I I gotta stay. I gotta stay.
all right, chat. This is where we're going. Victor Mesa.
Who?
There you go. There you go. If you ask that same question as PJ did, that Shags did, that Alex did, we're looking at Victor Mesa. He has played a total of 17 MLB games, 16 for the Miami Marlins last season, and just 1 for the Tampa Bay Rays this year. 5 at-bats. He made contact 4 times. 4 times when he made contact, he batted the ball at least 98 miles per hour, had a home run in that game. But more so than that, I can't talk to you guys about this guy's skill set, about his power rating, about nothing like that. But our friends over at Betalytics had 123.4% edge here on the RBI. That is sitting at plus 210. Now, obviously, my good friends over here on the panel convinced me to be a little bit more responsible and take the HRR at plus 120, because obviously that is definitely the move. But plus 120 for a guy who is being projected for 1.56 RBIs, 0.85 runs, and just under a hit. I love everything about this. I love the edge that we're getting here with Betalytics. And after cross-referencing this with another model, another partner here at Betting News, they love it as well. So we're going here. We're rolling with the Betalytics boys. Code BNews for 5 days free and 25% off your free month. Pay for picks. Sorry, no, do not pay for picks. Pay for tools, not for picks. Fucked up the ad read there. But yeah, Victor Mesa Jr. He's going to pay for this month's membership. tonight.
With the
Let's
RBI, the HRR, however you want to take Victor, the hits minus 160-ish price, what V was saying. Yeah, one job, V. You did
God,
so
thank
good,
you.
man. So good.
Hey, for
until the
Bricks,
very
first
end.
thing I said at the end there, do not do that.
We got wooed, everybody.
The enthusiasm was there.
It's
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
It's funny how you get to that point. I've even got to the point where it used to roll off my tongue, and now for some reason when I start saying it, I'm like, is it pay for?
Yeah. What do I pay for?
Huh? What? Huh?
Victor Mesa Jr., boys.
Mesa Jr. Danny is also a big Tampa Bay Rays hater right now. Maybe this guy will make him feel better. We'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Victor Mesa Jr. Let's see what happens. Okay. Do we have it? Oh, Shags, you want to talk about your other baseball play before we wrap it up and go to the Eastern and Western Conference or the Western Conference Finals in both of the NHL and the NBA playoffs?
Indeed. One pick on the diamond today. We're calling it the morning spread squad ride. Mr. Alex put me on. I dove into it. I love it. Don't know why this is priced that way. It might be a trap, but we're falling for it. Atlanta Braves, the hottest team in baseball all year long, taking them on the money line tonight. Minus 104 is what we found. Two teams with losing streaks coming into Fenway Park. Braves have now lost 2 straight, losing 2 to the Nationals in their last series. The Red Sox have dropped 3 in a row. 2 teams already went head-to-head together just 9 days ago. They played a series at Truist Park. Braves took 2 of those 3 games. We got the Braves at the top of the NL East, running away with the division. The Boston Red Sox, bottom of the AL East. And we got Spencer Strider on the bump. He already pitched against Boston about 7 days ago. A little over a week ago, 5.1 innings against Boston, earned 1 earned run on 3 hits, 3 walks. It's worth noting he's just 2-0, but the Braves are 4-0 when this guy pitches. Ranger Suarez for the Red Sox, the lefty, has not pitched against the Braves this season, but he did a ton of time pitching against the Braves when he was a member of the Philadelphia Phillies for the past 8 years or so. So I think Braves hitters are going to be very familiar with his stuff, his timing, all that great stuff. And I think they're going to translate that into some runs. The Red Sox, they rip lefties. Guess what? Spencer Strider throws with his right hand. Boston, they hit 240 as a team, down to 229 against righties, all the way down to 224 at Fenway Park, where they have not had much success this season. Again, I don't know why this number is where it should be. I would have had the Braves closer to minus 120, minus 125, even maybe minus 130, but minus 104, I'll take the cheese if it's a trap. Give me the Braves on the money line, minus 104.
Go Braves.
Almost down to fade private equity in the Red Sox. Let's do it.
Just fade the private equity and the better baseball team. And we can roll with Padgett's squad. What else do you need?
Love it. Love it.
Hey, I was going to say something and never mind. Okay. Anything else on the diamond?
Nope. That is all I got.
Okay. And Victor Mesa. So Victor Mesa and the Braves. There you go, Chad.
2 MLB plays feels like enough when we've got 2 playoff games going down.
Of the most.
We got all summer to bet baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. And both games are of the utmost importance. First game, let's go to the ice. VGK looking to, in shocking fashion, close the door on the Colorado Avalanche. 3-0 lead VGK has in Vegas tonight, looking to possibly get the job done and get the brooms out and sweep the Avalanche. I mean, I got a prop that I like a lot that I'll say for a second, but I mean, the Avs money line is staring at me like a big old, with a big old green light flashing on it. But how can you feel confident in this team with what VGK has done to them the last 3 games? Especially after you kind of think back against the wall in their last game, didn't really do much, as well as giving up a 3-goal lead and then getting dog walked in Vegas as well. So hard for me to not lean with the Avs, but the back against the wall theory. We just saw the Cavs not really live up to those expectations yesterday. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. And yes, I'll pass it to one of these lads. McKinnon is playing. He's expected to play today. Got a puck to the knee, but I did see on the timeline that it got dropped right before we got on the show that he will be out there tonight.
Just absolutely insane what's going on in that series. I think they were undefeated in the regular season going into the 3rd period with a 2-0 lead at least. And they blew a 3-0 lead. So it's hard for me to really believe in what's happening in Colorado. I don't understand the collapse. I do also think a little bit is just crazy play from the Knights. Like
Mhm.
they're also a team that maybe weren't looked at so much preseason, but are a team with a ton of success in the postseason over the last few years. So honestly, since they got a team down there in Vegas, they added a guy like Mitch Marner who's playing way better than he ever fucking did for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it kind of feels like it's coming together for this squad. I don't know if maybe they get one, but this just feels like a spot where sometimes a team kind of keels over and dies.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't have much faith in the Avs after watching this series, but I'm also not going to press the VGK button today. Right there with you, SPJ, Avs money line, staring me in the freaking face. I would honestly maybe even go puck line. If I really do have faith in the Avs, if I get to the counter with it, probably not going to happen. But I see this game going, and I talked a little bit about it on the morning spread earlier. Of this could be a Colorado beatdown. They have the talent, they have the players. We saw them go up 3 goals in the last game. And you said it, back against the wall. You need this win to extend your series. So it wouldn't surprise me if Colorado comes out and wins this 1-4, 1-5-1, something like that. If it's going to be a closer game and maybe even go into overtime, that's where I start leaning more with VGK, just being the home team, playing with all the momentum, being able to hold together during crunch time and, just finish strong and finish this game, finish the series. So I lean with the Avs. You're not going to get me to bet VGK. I'm probably going to leave it alone and not bet the Avalanche. But I would honestly maybe just go with their puck line because Bisley and I talked about it too on the morning spread. Is you don't get Colorado at this price very often, if ever. So it's kind of like there's definitely some value to be had if you believe in this team turning it around. But I do not have much faith.
It's also a situation where both teams have been dealing with injuries this entire series. Makar was out the first couple games for the Avalanche. Mark Stone was out until last game for the VGK. So, getting both of those guys back in the lineup, obviously, like Chat was just talking about with McKinnon being banged up last game. Nobody's healthy at this point in sports. Like it's at the end of in the NBA and the NHL, like everybody's dealing with something. But we'll see if that plays out tonight. I got 2 props. I know I lean pretty heavily with the Avs, like you said, Shags, but I don't want to do that. But I do really like this prop. Going back to the saves for Carter Hart. I took this last game. It was at 28.5. I'm taking it again today, 29.5. He's due for a miss. He's hit this in 5 straight games. He's also hit this in 5 straight matchups with with the Avalanche. We just laid it all out for you guys. This team has to win. How do you win? You score goals. How do you score goals? You shoot the puck. I just don't see a way that Carter Hart's not going to get peppered with 35 to 40 attempts in this game. Yep. He had 32 last game, 30 and 36 the first 3 games of this series. Set it, forget it, don't overthink it. And as always, with saves and SOG props, Chat, do not play them anywhere on the Blue Book. Play them anywhere else because you get it out of 60 minutes. Like Shag said, if this game does go to overtime, then we rock and roll. So Carter Hart on the over saves. And the other one, I didn't know how to do this because I've bet McKinnon a couple times in this series thinking that he was going to go off. Hasn't done jack shit, and now he's banged up. So maybe he comes out and plays with a little bit of extra fire because he is kind of banged up and playing, with the – I don't know. But I'm going with the captain. Give me your Gabriel Landeskog over 2.5 SOGs. He's hitting every game in this series. The attempts are there. He's had 5+ attempts in every single game of this series as well. Had a really good SOG game in the last game as well and had a point in 2 of the first 3 games of this series as well. So I like Landeskog the 3+. Maybe take a little cheeky ladder if you want to go up to 4. But he's been very involved on the power play as well. And if McKinnon ends up being not 100%, then I think Landeskog's going to have to pick up some of the slack there too. So give me the captain to get the job done in the Sogs. And leaning into, like I said, I like this one better though with Carter Hart, 30+ saves.
I like that Hart number because, Avs have had 30+ shots in every single game. And you're absolutely right. They're going to need to put the puck on the net tonight. So I really like that Hart play.
The only way that I don't think Hart doesn't hit tonight is if it, like you said, it's like 5-1 Avs and they just are cruising.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that would be my only hesitation. But with what we've seen in this series, I doubt that happens. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let's close it out. Start basketball. Game 5 back in Oklahoma City, tied 2-2, best of 3. Oh, yeah, that was free, Pinchiaz. I'm going to go straight back to that. Last 2 games, Shags, back tomorrow. Freddie Anderson under saves.
Sold. I'm in.
I don't know if they keep setting it at like 20.5. Bro, he had like 12 saves yesterday. Oh, it hasn't hit against the Canadians ever either. It's crazy. They keep setting it at 20.5. And this game went to overtime. And he's 20 and a half again? Oh, fucking
Yep.
Might be a 2-unit geyser.
2-unit under from our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, wow.
What is happening?
That'll be first in history if that ends up happening too. That's good. Thank God I don't have a show tomorrow. You won't hear me say anything. But anywho, all right, to the basketball. Cool. We'll see which best of 3 tonight. Interesting spread. 5.5 points it was when at open. It has now dropped to, wow, it was 4.5. It's now down to 3.5, guys. It moved a whole 2 points. Now, I assume, this is me assuming, that Jalen Williams is probably not going to play again. Maybe that is why this line's moved, but I think a lot of people are just buying into the Spurs plus the points on that side of things. Could be also we're getting some news maybe about J-Dub missing this game once again. 217.5 point total. All the games in this series have soared except last one. And, of course, that was the game that I took the over, which makes sense. But that was because San Antonio kind of gave OKC the business. V, I'll let you lead us off, dude. I got some props I like. I don't know if you have a side or anything you're digging in this one. But just overall, what do you think? OKC back at home, bounce back spot? You leaning into that? Or do you think that, Victor Von Doom is going to come out and do the same thing we saw last game?
Man, I'm like you said, Victor Von Doom. I think that this guy is absolutely insane. He's hit this PRA line in 3 of the 4 games so far. He's had a 17 rebound game, and arguably the last 2 has had really, really subpar games on the glass. 8 rebounds, and I think the game before that, just 6. This is a guy who has been attacking the offensive glass in the postseason so far, and even in this series, he's had 3+ offensive rebounds in 3 of the 4 games so far. The one he didn't was that Game 4 loss where obviously we know he did kind of find himself in early foul trouble despite finishing the game with just 3. All 3 came early in that first half. So he was playing that third quarter kind of on his back foot a little bit with a little bit of less aggressiveness, a little bit of less rebounding and offensive rebounding, whereas often you pick up fouls. Now I'm looking at 42.5 for the PRA. He did talk about wanting to help his teammates be better, and he did end up putting up 5 assists in that last game. I do think that the offense was just running a little bit more smoothly. I think that Wemby felt a little bit more comfortable, and they just don't have an answer for him offensively. This is a guy who has just been so good. He's shooting well over 50%. He's shooting the 3 ball at a very high rate in this series, shooting pretty well from out there too, over 40%. I just think that they don't have a strategy to guard Wemby, and they're basically saying and kind of executing the strategy what we talked about SPJ with SGA. Let Wemby do whatever he's going to do. We're not going to double team him a lot. We're going to have to guard him one-on-one and live with what he gets. If everybody else kind of plays poorly, if everybody else turns the ball over, if everybody else can kind of not do their job, that's when we're going to be able to win these games. We can't do it when Wemby's on the court, and I think we saw them adjust. I think that not only did the Spurs defensively adjust into more one-on-one matchups with the SGA, but I do think that they just, as soon as their guys start playing well, as soon as they've kind of gotten comfortable in this series, I think that's something that's going to stick around. So I took Vic's PRA at 43.5. Sorry, 42.5. I think this is a great line, whatever you're looking at, 43.5. I just think he's going to have another one of those big games. I think that the rebounding is honestly something that we haven't even seen at its highest level yet. And I think that this is going to be one of those games. It's on the road. It's going to be tightly contested. Both teams are in need of a win. And the Spurs can steal back home court with a win tonight here in OKC. And I do think that I'm leaning that way as well. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy, but the Spurs team seems like the more talented, deeper team, especially when you take into account the injuries and how bad of a mismatch Chet Holmgren has in this series. So I just don't see that changing. And because of that, I think the Spurs get the job done tonight.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with taking Wemby's PRA. On the other side, the other superstar, SGA hasn't been very good in this series. Hasn't really needed to be very good all playoffs long, really. Had one good scoring game where he scored 30+, but everything else sub 30. Still facilitating, rebounding, doing his thing in that regard, but just not really being efficient from the floor like we've seen so much from the MVP over the last 2 seasons. Still getting to the line, doing what he does, but I'd be interested to see if we see a little bit of we're due, and you guys know I'm not a big SGA guy, but we're kind of due for a big SGA game. And I don't know if that's going to be tonight, but we're going to find out.
I agree with, just to speak on SGA, I put this on the timeline. I think it was yesterday or the day before, but SGA's shooting splits and his efficiency has taken a nosedive here in the postseason, and it's not just this year. It goes back to last year. In the regular season, he averaged 32 4.7 rebounds, and 6.5 assists, and he did it on shooting splits of 53, 38, and 89. Now looking at the postseason. Now this takes into account the last 2 seasons. 29.1 points per game, 7.1 assists per game, but he's shooting 47% from the field, 29% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line. So obviously the free throw hasn't changed much, but almost 6% drop in field goal percentage and a near 10% drop in three-point percentage. You can't have that and win games. I think he's going to need to be better. I was looking at his PA as well today, but I do think that this is maybe they're doing what they're supposed to now. Maybe the one-on-one matchups are working a little bit better. And if this does get into blowout territory, it kind of gets a little bit harder to get your points when you have to dig yourself out of a hole at the exact same time. I think Castle has the ability to guard him one-on-one, but I think Tony Brothers is reffing tonight's game. And if we know anything about Tony Brothers reffing SGA games, is he gets to the line a ton.
This is, and again, we talked about this going into the last game, the strategic moves that was looking like Mitch Johnson was going to have to do going into game 4 of how you defend SGA. And we said it going into the show. Shout out to you, the Sauce team. We kind of hit the nail on the head with this one. We weren't going to be able to allow SGA to just pick you apart passing the basketball and have Caruso and all these guys have wide open jumpers all game long. Like, you're going to lose. So what did they do? They made the adjustments. They didn't double. They didn't really put SGA in that situation very often. They shaded coverage to him, but they made him beat him one-on-one. Wasn't able to do that. It led to a victory last game. Now, I would assume that they're going to make the adjustments like they have done all season long and all of last year, which is why they won a championship, and make those adjustments. And I'm assuming SGA is going to be able to, as he said, answer all the questions on the test because he has the answers already, or whatever he said in his press conference. I mean, we'll see. It's going to be an interesting thing to see if SGA has a big game. He's due for one, like I mentioned. Shags,
what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't have much thoughts on this game. I'm probably just going to stay alone completely. If you forced my hand, it'd probably be with the Thunder, just because that spread is ticking down a little bit to playable range in my eyes. And I'm really reading that game for lack of offensive production as an outlier. I mean, held to 82 points, lowest of the season by far. Shot, 33% from the field, 18% from beyond the arc. That's not going to cut it. Obviously, it didn't cut it in game 4, but I'm pretty confident that that's not going to happen again. I think the Thunder are going to shoot better, especially at home. And again, I'm leaning into that being an outlier. I think the Thunder turn things around. I definitely lean with them to bounce back and get this one at home, but probably going to have to leave it alone.
Shaq, can I ask you, as a maybe not a fanatic of the sport, but as somebody who kind of watches the postseason, has been keeping up with it, what finals do you want to see? Do you want a Knicks Thunder or a Knicks Spurs final?
We're watching the finals right now, so make sure you soak that in.
What's the consolation prize you want then?
Yeah, right. I would have guessed like to see the Spurs Knicks, just because then we've got two new people in the finals. Thunder have been there plenty. Spurs haven't been in a while. Knicks haven't been in Bisney's lifetime. So I'm excited to watch the Knicks get beat by whomever. Maybe that's the Spurs.
Bisney's lifetime once again being used as a unit of measurement. I fucking love it. Pre-Bisney, post-Bisney.
You guys were like 3 years old. You don't even remember that shit.
1999?
I think I was like 6.
I was like 3. Those guys had some other years on me.
Yeah,
I was 8.
You two were like 12.
Oh, man.
Oh, don't age me that much.
Stop, Bisney. His age is low hanging fruit for me. I can't quit it. I can't stop.
It's low hanging fruit for everybody.
Just get older, big dog.
Yeah, grow up, dude. Be born earlier.
Last time the Knicks made the NBA Finals, it was BB before Bisney.
BB. Oh, before Bisney.
Yeah,
BB.
You got AD.
BC.
Right? Yeah, AD,
BC, and now BB.
BB.
Before Bisney.
Yeah. There you go, chat. Wow. This is why you tune in right there. Just to bring this back to sports. The Spurs team total is sitting at 105.5. Didn't get it last game. Didn't get it last game because they had 103, but they were, as you mentioned, they were giving the Thunder the business. They have not hit that against the Thunder in all but 2 games in their past 10 or 12 games that they've played. If you're going to give me something that's a 75% hit rate, do you think that they're going to have to score? I don't think OKC's going to shoot like shit once again. So 105.5 feels pretty comfortable for a Spurs team total. I'm a little jaded with them though, because I just took the over in the last game, and it was the one that didn't even get close to soaring, and all the other ones did. So, but I think the Spurs team total feels interesting. Like you mentioned, wouldn't be a problem to go back to maybe the Thunder team total too. Maybe they come out hot.
Yeah.
What is it sitting at? 106.5, 107.5?
Yeah, I think it was like 110, but it might have
total is
dropped at
110.
this point. Is it 110 still?
It's
109.5. Yeah.
Did you book that 105 last night?
I'm just looking at it right here. I didn't book it. I was just
It's
looking
107 on Lucky Rebel, and that's why you line shop.
Line shop.
W
folks.
plug.
You find examples
plug.
every day.
W plug.
All right, I got 2 props, and then we'll wrap it up and we'll cook. You guys are gonna laugh at me so hard. You guys ready? It's not an under, but I diversified the portfolio a little. I had a feeling V was gonna talk about Wimpy, so I left Wimpy alone. First one, I got 2 RAs for you guys. The first one's on the Spurs side. Guy's been cooking. I hope that he stays healthy enough to continue playing as good as he has been. I know Danny is also on De'Aaron Fox. He took his PRA, but I am taking his RA, sitting at 9.5 for plus money. It's hitting all 3 of the last games that he's played, 2 games that he's played in this series. He had 10 rebounds in the last game. Now, I think that's a little bit of an anomaly, but in the game before, he had 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I think he's just going to do a little bit of everything once again. And again, hopefully his ankles just continue to hold up. If he gets banged up, this is not hitting. But if he plays full minutes like he has been, then they're going to need his veteran leadership on the road, obviously, as well. And it's obvious, and it's also cutting into Dylan Harper's minutes. Dylan Harper's been really good. So we'll see if that plays a real factor here. But I think the 9.5 RA is a little bit too low. Mm-hmm. The other one, go ahead.
I was just going to say, someone came in chat. I think it was Tim, brought up his boards, Fox boards just by itself. 3.5, very juicy at 3.5, but I think that'd be a great parlay piece.
Yeah, an alternative. I like the roping in the assists just because he is going to have 100%. A lot of the ball in his hands, but I like the rebounds at a straight price as well. I know Chef was all over his boards last game, and I kind of questioned it. He had 10, so that's what I get for questioning Chef. Now, here you go, chat. Don't ever say I don't bet this man.
I knew it. I knew it.
Over 3.5 rebounds and assists, plus 100. Line shop this too. Find the best available price. It's hitting 4 straight games. Great hit rate against San Antonio. This is hitting 9 of the last 10 matchups with the San Antonio Spurs. Chad, it's not hitting because I'm betting it, and I fucking hate Lou Dort. But the rebounding's there. Probably good for a couple of assists. Shout out Stifler. He's also been really good facilitating at home. And you've got to think, Game 4, they shot like shit on the road. What's the best remedy to shoot better? Oh, just go and lay in your own bed. Go get back in the gym that you know. And a lot of those shots that weren't falling in Game 4 are probably going to fall in Game 5. So this RA line just feels really low. It's so low. And it's going to be the sweatiest of all sweats because it's Lou Dort. But
I mean, I like it. I like it. I want to put it in the parlay. You know what I mean? Not to get real freaky, but just because SPJ doesn't bet Lou Dort. Honestly, he does not. Honestly, though, also karmically, this might mean he doesn't hit just because, like, why stop the hate trade, right? You know what I mean? Why not just add to it?
I just like
point there.
Or we'll wrap it here and then we'll cook and we'll get out of here. Do we finally see Chet play like an actual basketball player?
No.
Because Thunder will need him to.
He's got the Wemba yips.
The Wemba yips.
You just can't. When the 7'5" dude is standing in the paint, and like Chad, when you watch it, they like literally drive the paint, and he just turns. He just didn't move. He just turns, and then next thing you know, they take the ball and they just run right out of the paint. They don't pass it out. They don't. They just dribble it right out of the paint, and it's just so funny to watch.
His PRA is sitting at 22.5, which he has not sniffed. Well, sniffed it. He went like this last game, but he didn't quite get there.
Wafting.
But it still didn't get close. The other one I wanted to ask you in the unders, just in honor. Alex Caruso's points line still sitting at 9.5. I don't even think he took a shot last game. Now he obviously cooked previously, but that feels interesting.
No open shots. I'm just saying, no open shots means you're not taking any, and it's reflected. They made a defensive change, and immediately neutralized Alex Caruso. And not even just the fact that he was missing shots, but he's not taking them anymore because they are contested.
It's nasty. But Sook asked me about this last game, and I kind of thought, I kind of like the under. He didn't even score a point.
Nope.
But the 9, it's still sitting at 9.5 for plus money. So
I mean, he only played 14 minutes last game, lowest of any of the Thunder bench players besides Topic, who got in for a few minutes. But I don't hate it, especially if his usage isn't going to be there.
Some of the Thunder guys also didn't get the playing time though because they didn't play the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
fair. Right.
If you look at this game log of him, and then we'll stop because we could spend another hour probably doing this. 19 shots he took in game 1. 7 shots in game 2, 7 shots in game 3, and a singular shot in game 4 for Caruso.
Yeah, that 19 definitely an outlier. Looking at the rest of his field goal attempts during the postseason, 6.5 per game against Phoenix, 6 against the Lakers, and now it's up to 8.5 in 3 games against the Spurs. But yeah, just because of that 19-point game or 19 shot attempt game.
The wide open threes will do that for you.
I mean, hey, if you're getting practice shots, you got to take them. It doesn't matter who's getting them, right? And if you look at the last game, through the first 4 games, the first 3, almost 65 to 70% of the Thunder's 3-point attempts were either open or wide open. That's an insane number to be letting somebody shoot. I think it was honestly closer to 70%. In the last game, that dropped to just under 50%. It's obviously still not ideal, but there's going to be a significant amount of open shots in today's league. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we saw that much of a drop-off, I think is significant.
Jalen Williams is also, as I said, questionable. GTD. Again, I don't think he's playing.
The spread indicates, that's for sure.
Absolutely. The other Jalen, like you talked about, Sauce Man, his threes last game, he went 1 for 7, I think. Only hit 1. His 2+ was almost 2 to 1. I could totally see him getting out there and knocking down some triples. He missed some wide open shots that he doesn't usually miss. So you got to think he bounces back a little bit as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we turned over enough stones. Let's cook. Let's put it together. We got to put Mesa in here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to just do the HRR or do we want to do the hit?
I was literally sitting here thinking about the hit. My only question is there a chance he gets 2 runs?
Sack flies or something?
Sack fly and a run?
Yeah.
Let's do the HRR. It's plus money. It's what you wanted to do the RBI originally, so.
Yeah. I'm probably a freak, but let's do the HRR.
He's hitting a home run now. Who does he play for again? Oh, the Rays, right.
The Rays.
Oh, that game starts in half an hour.
Do you want to keep it out?
Nah, he's staring at me. Come on now.
All right. We don't have time to get it out there.
Mesa it is.
Mesa. Or we do the Braves.
Either. Braves starts in 45 minutes.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
I think we do one baseball, though.
Or do we take one hockey and 2 NBA?
Yeah, let's do one baseball. We got plenty of time to have to cram baseball and some parlays. Do you guys like the Landeskog play better, or do you like the Carter Hart saves? Or do we just
or what?
Or do we take the abs?
I don't want to take the abs. I would think Carter Hart though is the move, just because if we like the abs and we like Landeskog back against the wall at home. Is it at home or is it in Vegas?
No, it's in Vegas.
My God, they lost the first 2 at home?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I kind of want to take the abs, man.
Let's do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
I'm done. Fuck it. I'm fucking we ball.
Okay, let's take the abs. Sheesh, dude. All right, Colorado. Stay alive, please. All right, NBA. I'm down to roll with Wemby. I know you pitched pretty. I have no issues taking Wemby's PRA. If you're good with that, Shags.
Wemby Dort?
Sure.
Yep.
Close it out?
Yep.
Even Stifler would be happy with that.
Give me Lou.
Victor Wembanyama, 23.5 PRA, and then Lou. It's a win-win for me. I either get to bitch and moan about Lou Dort or we cash. So
we cash, right?
Favorite pastime.
Absolutely.
All right, chat. 4 legs. 2 of them look to be plus money with Lou Dort and Mesa Jr.
Plus, hey, our Portuguese brother. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning back in on
let's
YouTube.
go.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Victor Mesa, 2 HRR, Colorado. Just win. Just win, Avs. I don't care if it takes 7 overtimes. Just get the job done. Wemby, 43.5 PRA, and then Lou Dort, 3.5 RA, plus 1250. Pretty nice.
Oh, 4 legs. That'll do.
That'll definitely do. Oh, you're getting better odds at Lucky Rebel there, big dog. I can see.
Love that.
Disney, is that what you're getting on the Reb?
It's Donkey Kong, but
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, line shop.
Both green books. Right?
Even the parlays, line shop people. Even the parlays, especially the parlays.
Especially the parlays.
Especially.
Hey, same. What do you say? Same piss, different pants. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
Okay, what?
Or is it same pants, different piss?
That's
Nope.
that's a
That
whole
sounds
nother-
worse.
that's-
That
Yeah.
sounds way worse.
No,
Oh, no.
I take back what I said.
No, we're sticking with the same.
I'd
piss.
rather know where the piss comes from than have to question that. aspect of
Horrendous.
things.
My
Horrendous.
piss doesn't change day to day. My pants do.
Thank God. Thank God. Hey, you remember when you got twice? That was fun.
Do we need to? Let's,
One more reminder before we send him back to his wife.
He's gone.
Just seething.
We're already like 10 minutes over time too. He's out.
Oh well.
Okay. Chat, appreciate you guys for locking in with us for the
Welcome back.
Oh, I love you, dude. Victor Mesa, HRR, Abs, Moneyline, Wemby, be great, and Lou Dort, please be great. Shags, you guys know where to find him. You'll see him in the morning time for the morning spread. Next time we do you got, you can do it.
Yeah, if we play.
Oh no, we're playing.
Uh-huh.
We're playing. We're
Mhm.
playing. That's V.
Yep.
My name's SPJ. Big shout out to Bizney down below, right here on the Betting News Network. Catch you guys tomorrow in the morning. This guy will be live. Danny will be live for the Fairway Forecast tomorrow. V and the Green Goblins will be welcoming Shags with them on Betspresso tomorrow for your Hump Day edition of Betspresso. And then the lads will be live for Expected Bets 4 to talk about what we saw tonight on the ice. Give us a follow and a like and subscribe right here on Twitch, on YouTube, or on X. If you guys are watching us, we appreciate it so much. You guys came for the winners. You stayed for the vibes, boys. Anything else before we scooch?
Happy Tuesday. Let's crush it.
Yeah, my wife is definitely expecting an apology letter from all of you for reminding me of that stupid game right before you send me back to her off of this show.
I will
That actually just really pissed me off. I was actually settled. I had forgotten about it. I was ready to enjoy my evening.
We love
And then
Mr.
you
Shags.
had to
We
remind
love
me
you.
Sorry.
that
sorry.
I got not once, but twice on this stupid freaking show. It's not a stupid show. I love this show. Stupid game.
I'll text.
Play the game to her too, though, because I think she'll have a good laugh. At least she'll get a good laugh out of it.
I don't know if that's a face of someone that wants to explain the losses. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Sorry to your wife.
Wish I
Tell
could
her.
go
Hopefully
home
the
a
parlay
winner.
can make him feel better.
Yeah, we'll hit play.
exactly.
There we go.
Right.
All right, chat. Have a great Tuesday night. Enjoy the sports that you watch tonight. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.
What you know about rolling down in the